Hello, my friend. Welcome back. I'm Anna, and today, you and I are going to take a calm, powerful journey into advanced English, the kind of English that helps you sound thoughtful, fluent, and confident. Before we begin, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale gently. Now, let's start. Have you ever felt that your English sounds fine, but something is missing? Maybe you can speak, but your words don't fully express how you feel. That's where advanced vocabulary comes in, not the complicated words that nobody uses, but the words that help you speak with precision, emotion, and clarity. In this lesson, we'll explore vocabulary at the C2 level, which means near native fluency. You'll not only learn what the words mean, you'll learn how to feel them, hear them, and use them naturally. Let's begin with a simple idea. Imagine someone asks you, "How was your day?" You could say, "It was good." That's fine. But if you say, "It was fulfilling," suddenly the meaning changes. Fulfilling tells the listener your day gave you joy, purpose, or satisfaction. It's a small word change, but it adds emotion, maturity, and personality. Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly. I had a fulfilling day. Good. Feel the difference? Now say, I feel drained after a long week. See how drained expresses deeper emotion than tired. It shows both physical and emotional exhaustion. At this level, we focus not on big, complicated words, but on the right word, the word that fits the moment perfectly. Let's try a few more together. Instead of I'm happy, try I'm elated. Instead of I'm sad, say I'm devastated. Instead of I'm surprised, say I'm astonished. Each of these words paints a more vivid picture. Elated means deeply joyful. Devastated means deeply sad, almost heartbroken. Astonished means completely amazed. Now let's imagine real situations. You just passed your English exam, say, I was elated when I saw my results. Your best friend moves to another country, say, I was devastated when she left. You see your favorite actor walking by, say, I was absolutely astonished. When you connect words with real emotion, they stop being just vocabulary. They become part of your inner language. Now, let's talk about another beautiful idea, nuance. Nuance means the subtle difference between two words that look similar. For example, brave and courageous. Brave often describes a short action like jumping into a river to help someone. Courageous describes long-term character like someone who keeps fighting for what's right. You could say, she was brave to speak up, or he is a courageous leader. Both are correct, but they feel slightly different. That's nuance. Now practice. With me, he made a big change. Okay, but what if we say, he made a drastic change? Drastic means powerful, intense, and significant. It gives the sentence life. That's the beauty of advanced vocabulary. It helps you describe things more precisely. Let's try another one. She's a very good student. Fine. But we can make it stronger. She's an exceptional student. Or, she's an outstanding student. Hear the elegance. These words sound polished and intelligent. Repeat with me. The results were exceptional. It was a drastic improvement. He is a courageous man. Good. Each sentence shows clarity, precision, and confidence. That's what C2 English sounds like. Now let's talk about expressions that advanced speakers use every day. Instead of saying, I don't know, say, I'm not quite sure. Instead of, I don't like it, say, it doesn't appeal to me. Instead of, I'm busy, say, I'm occupied at the moment. Listen to the rhythm. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm occupied at the moment. Do you feel how natural and polite they sound? Here's another example. Someone asks, do you like this movie? A basic answer is, it's okay. But a C2 level answer could be, it's thought-provoking, but not exactly my taste. That sounds reflective, like someone who thinks deeply. Here's another phrase. It's open to interpretation. It means something can be understood in different ways. For example, what does this poem mean? You can reply, it's open to interpretation. These expressions show emotional intelligence. They make you sound thoughtful, polite, and fluent. Now, let's do a quick challenge. I'll say a simple sentence, and you'll think of the advanced version. It's good. It's remarkable. It's bad. It's unacceptable. I'm happy. I'm content. It's interesting. It's intriguing. Each word adds new color, new depth, new energy. Remember, advanced English isn't about memorizing long lists. It's about expressing exactly what you feel, clearly and naturally. When you reach this level, you stop translating from your native language. You start thinking in English, and that's where fluency begins. So here's your small task for today. Choose 5 advanced words from this lesson. Maybe fulfilling, drained, elated, devastated, astonishing. Try to use them in your conversations, or write a short paragraph about your day. For example, today was an exceptional day. I felt elated after finishing my project. The feedback was remarkable. Though I was drained by evening, I felt fulfilled. This is how you bring new vocabulary to life, not by studying it, but by living it. Now that you've started feeling the rhythm of advanced words, it's time to go deeper into meaning, context, and emotion. Because at this level, words aren't just definitions, they're feelings. When you hear someone say, she's careful, that's fine. But if you say, she's meticulous, you create a clearer picture. Meticulous means extremely careful and detailed. It shows precision and attention. Let's practice together. Repeat slowly. She's a meticulous planner. Good. The report was written with meticulous attention to detail. One more. He's meticulous about his work. Each sentence feels professional and elegant, doesn't it? Now, another beautiful word, inevitable. It means something certain to happen, unavoidable. You can say, it was inevitable that the meeting would be delayed. Or, change is inevitable. Repeat after me. Change is inevitable. Failure is sometimes inevitable, but it teaches valuable lessons. When you use this kind of vocabulary, your English sounds calm, confident, and mature. Let's move to another, ambiguous. It means unclear or having more than one meaning. You could say, his message was ambiguous, or the ending of the movie was ambiguous. Repeat with me, her answer was ambiguous. The rules were ambiguous, so people misunderstood. Good. That's the power of advanced vocabulary. It expresses complexity naturally. Now, let's learn a word that helps you sound more professional. Inefficient. It means something that wastes time, effort, or energy. The old system was inefficient. He's hardworking, but his method is inefficient. Let's say them together. This process is inefficient. We need a more efficient solution. An inefficient approach leads to wasted effort. Excellent. Now, something deeper, profound. This is one of my favorite words. It means deep, powerful, and meaningful. You can use it to describe ideas, emotions, or experiences. For example, that movie had a profound impact on me. Her words were profound and unforgettable. There was a profound silence in the room. Let's repeat slowly. He shared a profound insight. That experience changed me in a profound way. Do you feel the emotion in that word? Profound gives weight to your sentence. It adds thoughtfulness. Now, Imagine describing your teacher. Instead of saying, she's very smart, say, she's a profound thinker. Or, describing a book you loved. That book left a profound impression on me. This is how advanced speakers create connection through vocabulary. They don't just describe, they make you feel the meaning. Let's keep building. Here's another useful pair: assertive and aggressive. They sound similar but are very different. Assertive means confident in expressing your opinion without being rude. Aggressive means forceful or harsh. So, being assertive is a good thing. You can say, she's very assertive during meetings, or, you need to be more assertive when you speak. Repeat after me. I'm becoming more assertive at work. He spoke in an assertive but respectful way. That's exactly how native speakers express polite confidence. Now, another beautiful word, versatile. It means flexible, able to adapt or do many things well. She's a versatile actor. This tool is extremely versatile. He's a versatile musician. Let's repeat slowly. She's a versatile person. We need a versatile vocabulary to express ideas clearly. Good. Words like assertive and versatile show not only your skill in English, but also your emotional intelligence. Let's practice both in a short story. During the team meeting, Clara was assertive when presenting her ideas. Her versatility made her valuable to the company. She could manage projects, write reports, and lead discussions with equal confidence. See how these words add life and professionalism to your sentences. Now let's learn a few academic-style words that also sound natural in conversation. The first one, substantial. It means large, important, or meaningful. He made a substantial contribution to the project. We saw a substantial increase in sales this year. I had a substantial breakfast today. Repeat after me. He made a substantial effort. There was a substantial improvement. Next word, significant. It's similar, but often used to describe change or importance. There was a significant change in her attitude. The discovery was significant for science. Repeat. There was a significant difference. Her progress has been significant. Now, compare them. Substantial is more about size or amount. Significant is more about importance or effect. Both sound natural and advanced. Now, another useful word, comprehensive. It means complete, detailed, or covering everything. We need a comprehensive plan. She gave a comprehensive explanation. Repeat with me. I wrote a comprehensive report. He gave a comprehensive overview of the topic. We need a comprehensive understanding before making a decision. These are strong, high-level words that will instantly upgrade your English in school, business, or daily conversation. Now, let's end this part with a short listening and speaking exercise. Repeat this paragraph after me slowly, naturally. Learning vocabulary at the C2 level is not about memorizing words. It's about using them in real life. When you read, listen, and speak with awareness, you begin to notice small differences in meaning. Every word carries emotion, tone, and culture. That's what makes English so beautiful. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. You're already learning to feel the rhythm of advanced English, calm, clear, and expressive. Now, let's move deeper into how advanced words shape your emotions and the way you express yourself. When you reach this level of English, vocabulary is no longer just about communication. It becomes your voice. Let's start with a feeling everyone knows, emotion. You might say, I'm happy. That's simple and correct. But let's make it richer. Say, I'm content. Content doesn't just mean happy. It means calm, peaceful satisfaction. It sounds thoughtful, like you found balance, not just joy. Now, If you want to describe stronger emotions, try these upgrades. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. I'm surprised. I'm astonished. Each one gives your English a deeper emotional color. Let's practice. Together. Repeat slowly. I was ecstatic when I got the news. She was heartbroken after the goodbye. We were astonished by the view. At the advanced level, your goal is not to sound complex, it's to sound exact. You choose the word that fits the moment perfectly. Let's look at an example of nuance, the small emotional difference between words. If you say, I'm angry, that's general. But if you say, I'm frustrated, it means you're upset because something isn't working as you expected. If you say, I'm furious, it means you're extremely angry, full of emotion. Each word paints a slightly different image. That's how English becomes expressive. Now, let's take this idea and build it into storytelling. Imagine this. You've been studying English for months. One day, someone tells you, your pronunciation sounds amazing. How do you respond? You could say, thank you, I'm happy, but a C2 level speaker might say, thank you, I'm truly elated to hear that. That single word elated transforms your response. It makes it sound natural, genuine, and emotionally mature. Now, let's learn another family of emotional words that show depth and reflection. One powerful word is devastated. It means deeply sad, almost destroyed emotionally. Say, I was devastated when I failed the exam. But remember, you can also balance it with hope. I was devastated at first, but it motivated me to try again. Another one, astonished. It means completely shocked or amazed, but in a positive way. Say, I was astonished by how fast I improved. When you use astonished instead of surprised, you sound expressive and natural. Now, let's go from emotion to character and personality. Here's an elegant word, courageous. It means brave in spirit, not just for one moment, but as a way of living. She's a courageous person who never gives up. You can also use it for small moments of bravery. He was courageous enough to speak his truth. Repeat after me slowly. She's courageous in facing her fears. He showed courageous leadership. Good. Notice how courageous carries dignity. It feels calm but strong. Now, let's practice emotional storytelling again. Imagine your friend tells you they quit their job to start their own business. A simple reply could be, wow, that's great. But an advanced one would be, that's incredibly courageous. It takes real determination to follow your dream. Can you hear the emotional intelligence in that? It's natural, warm, and deeply human. Let's move on to emotional expression through imagery. When you speak, try to create pictures with your words. For example, instead of, I felt very tired, say, I felt completely drained. Instead of, it was a big change, say, it was a drastic transformation. Instead of, she's very smart, say, she's exceptionally intelligent. Let's practice together. The results were exceptional. It was a drastic improvement. He is an exceptionally bright student. At the advanced level, every word you choose adds personality to your speech. Now let's explore a word that helps you describe experiences that touch your heart. Profound. It means deep, meaningful, and full of emotion or understanding. You can say, her advice had a profound effect on me, or that experience changed me in a profound way, or the silence after his speech was profound. When you use profound, your English becomes poetic and emotional. It's one of those words that sounds beautiful both in meaning and sound. Let's repeat together. The movie had a profound message. I learned a profound lesson about patience. There was a profound calm in the air. Excellent. Now I want you to see how these words work. together in real life. Listen carefully. I felt drained after a long week, but when I saw my progress, I was elated. It was a profound reminder that growth takes time. Do you notice the emotion, the rhythm, the feeling? That's advanced English. At this level, you start to think not just about what you say, but how it sounds, the tone, the emotion, the calm confidence in every word. Let's finish this part with a small reflection exercise. Take a few seconds to think about your week. What was one moment that made you happy? What was one thing that made you tired or challenged you? Now try to describe it in English using advanced vocabulary. For example, this week was challenging but fulfilling. I was drained at times, but I felt proud of my perseverance. It was a profound reminder of how far I've come. This is what advanced vocabulary gives you: the ability to express your emotions with precision, honesty, and beauty. Take a slow breath. You're doing great. Your English is already transforming from something you learn into something you live. Now, let's keep building your fluency, not just with words, but with ideas. At this level, English becomes more than a language. It becomes a way to express your thoughts, your opinions, and your view of the world. Let's start with this idea. Good speakers don't just talk, they express. They use vocabulary that shows clarity and confidence. For example, instead of saying, "I don't know," you can say, "I'm not quite sure." It sounds softer, more natural, and more polite. Instead of, "I don't like it," you can say, "It doesn't appeal to me." Instead of, "I'm busy," try, "I'm occupied at the moment." Let's practice them slowly. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm occupied at the moment. Each sentence feels polite, balanced, and natural. That's how advanced English sounds in real life. Now, let's learn to express opinions with depth. When someone asks, "Do you like this movie?" you could answer, "It's good." But to sound thoughtful, you might say, "It's thought-provoking, but not exactly my taste." Thought-provoking means something that makes you think deeply. Try this. The documentary was thought-provoking. The book was thought-provoking and emotional. Now, imagine someone asks, "What does this poem mean?" You can say, "It's open to interpretation." That means it can be understood in many ways. That's a natural C2 level phrase. Repeat after me. It's open to interpretation. The movie's ending is open to interpretation. Great. Next, let's learn how to upgrade simple words to advanced ones in conversation. Basic, it's good. Advanced, it's remarkable. Basic, it's bad. Advanced, it's unacceptable. Basic, I'm happy. Advanced, I'm content. Basic, it's interesting. Advanced, it's intriguing. Each advanced word adds elegance. Let's say them together slowly. It's remarkable. It's unacceptable. I'm content. It's intriguing. Good. Feel the rhythm. Now, let's go further. English fluency at the C2 level is not about speed, it's about precision. It's choosing the word that fits your thought exactly. Let's practice with this example. She's a good student. You can say, "She's an exceptional student," or "She's an outstanding student." That small change makes you sound confident and professional. Now, let's work with a few new words you can use in daily life and professional settings. The first one, meticulous. We learned this before, but let's go deeper. It means extremely careful and detailed, someone who pays attention to everything. You could say, "She's meticulous about her pronunciation." He's meticulous when planning events. Repeat, "She's meticulous with her work." The next word, comprehensive. It means complete, full, and detailed. We need a comprehensive plan. She gave a comprehensive overview of the situation. It's a comprehensive course that covers all the basics. Let's repeat those softly together. A comprehensive guide. A comprehensive report. A comprehensive understanding. Excellent. Now, let's learn to use words that show your ability to think clearly. Here's one. Analytical. It means logical and detailed, someone who thinks deeply and carefully. He has an analytical mind. She approached the problem in an analytical way. Try it. I'm learning to be more analytical in my thinking. Now, a word often used with it. Precise. It means exact and clear. Be precise with your words. She gave a rabad. Precise answer. The data must be precise. Let's practice them in a paragraph. She's analytical in her approach and precise in her work. Every sentence she writes shows clarity and focus. That's advanced English, simple but powerful. Now, let's look at articulate. It means able to express ideas clearly and effectively. She's very articulate. He articulated his ideas beautifully. I'm learning to articulate my thoughts with confidence. Practice slowly. She's an articulate speaker. He failed to articulate what he really felt. Good. Do you hear how natural these sentences sound? These are the kinds of phrases used by fluent speakers every day. Now, let's combine these ideas in one natural conversation. Imagine two coworkers talking after a meeting. Anna says, "I really liked the presentation." Jason replies, "Yes, it was articulate and comprehensive. She explained every detail clearly." Anna says, "Exactly. Her points were precise and her thinking was very analytical." See? This is not complicated English. It's clear, natural, and professional. That's what C2 English really means: clarity with calm confidence. Now, let's take a short reflection pause. Think about how these words describe not just language, but also personality. A meticulous person is careful. An analytical person is thoughtful. An articulate person communicates clearly. A comprehensive person sees the big picture. Each word adds a layer of identity to how you speak and who you are. Let's practice them again softly, one by one. Meticulous, comprehensive, analytical, precise, articulate, perfect. Now, let's use them in storytelling. Maria is an analytical thinker. She's meticulous about details and always gives comprehensive feedback. Her reports are precise and her presentations are articulate. Everyone respects her. Clarity and confidence. That's how advanced vocabulary paints a picture of someone's character. Let's finish this part with a quick listening and speaking shadow exercise. Repeat after me, calmly and clearly. Advanced English is not about sounding complicated. It's about expressing simple thoughts with clarity. Every word carries meaning, emotion, and rhythm. When you speak slowly and thoughtfully, your English becomes not only fluent, but beautiful. Take a slow breath. You're doing amazing. Let's continue this journey. So far, you've learned how to describe emotions, ideas, and people clearly. Now, we'll go one step deeper into the language of growth, mindset, and personal development. Because when your English expresses not only what you think but who you are, that's when fluency becomes power. Let's start with a beautiful word, resilient. Resilient means able to recover quickly from difficulty. It's the strength to keep going even when things are hard. Say it slowly with me. I am resilient. She's resilient after every failure. Children are remarkably resilient. When you use resilient, you sound strong yet calm. You express emotional stability, one of the signs of an advanced communicator. Now, another inspiring word, perseverance. It means determination, continuing to try, even when progress feels slow. Repeat after me, perseverance leads to success. Through perseverance, he achieved his goals. She showed great perseverance in learning English. You can even connect both ideas beautifully. She's resilient because of her perseverance. I'm resilient because I never give up. Both words express confidence, hope, and long-term strength. Now, let's move to a word that helps express subtle communication: imply. To imply means to suggest something without saying it directly. For example, if someone says, "It's getting late," they might be implying it's time to go home. He didn't say it directly, but he implied it. Repeat slowly. He implied that I should start preparing. Her tone implied that she was disappointed. This is how native speakers express ideas naturally, not too direct, but clear through tone and word choice. Now, a similar but slightly different word: convey. Convey means to communicate or express a message or feeling clearly. You can say, "Her smile conveyed warmth." The message conveys hope. Or, "He tried to convey his gratitude." Repeat after me: "I want to convey my appreciation." Your tone conveys confidence. These two words, imply and convey, are like quiet bridges. They help you share meaning beyond the surface. Now, let's learn articulate again in a deeper sense. It means to express thoughts clearly and effectively, both in speech and writing. She articulated her opinion beautifully. He's learning to articulate his ideas better. Try to articulate your emotions in English. This is a key skill for advanced speakers, being able to say exactly what you mean with calm precision. Now, let's put them all together in a short story. During the meeting, Sarah was resilient under pressure. Her perseverance helped her stay focused. She articulated her ideas clearly and conveyed her points with confidence. Even when the manager implied some criticism, she stayed calm and responded thoughtfully. Can you hear how these words create not just a description, but a story of strength and character? Now let's learn another powerful adjective: insightful. It means showing deep understanding, being able to see what others might miss. Say it softly: "That was an insightful comment." She gave an insightful analysis. His words were simple but deeply insightful. This word is perfect for describing intelligent observation, the kind of speech that shows emotional and intellectual maturity. Next, let's move to elaborate. It means to explain something in more detail. In daily English, you can say, "Could you elaborate on that?" She elaborated on her plans for the future. Repeat slowly. He elaborated beautifully on the topic. I can elaborate further if needed. Notice how polite and formal it sounds, but still natural. Native speakers often use this in discussions, meetings, or interviews. Now, another important verb: implement. It means to put an idea or plan into action. The company implemented new policies. We need to implement this strategy immediately. They implemented the changes successfully. Repeat with me. They implemented a new plan. It's time to implement these changes. Each of these words, insightful, elaborate, implement, helps you sound not only fluent but effective in real communication. Now, let's practice using all of them in a short scene. Imagine you're in a business meeting. During the discussion, the manager elaborated on the new strategy. She articulated her points clearly and conveyed confidence. Later, the team implemented the plan successfully. Everyone agreed that her insights were deeply insightful. That's natural, professional English, advanced but clear. Let's reflect for a moment. At this level, you're not just learning vocabulary, you're learning how to express thought. Each word gives you a new way to show intelligence, kindness, or emotion. When you say resilient, you show strength. When you say perseverance, you show determination. When you say articulate, you show clarity. When you say insightful, you show depth. Fluency is not just about how fast you speak, it's about how truthfully you express yourself. Let's finish this part with a short reflection paragraph. Repeat, slowly after me. I am resilient. I have perseverance. I articulate my thoughts with clarity. My words convey confidence and kindness. Every challenge helps me grow. Every sentence helps me improve. I speak not to impress, but to express. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. This is what advanced English feels like: calm, confident, and real. You've learned how to express your emotions, thoughts, and character with precision. Now, let's explore another side of language: how to describe growth, change, and transformation. Because life is always changing, and your English should be able to express that beautifully. Let's start with the word transform. It means to change completely, not just a small difference, but a deep and noticeable one. You can say, that experience transformed me. Or, education can transform lives. Or, they transformed the old building into a modern cafe. Let's repeat slowly. The experience transformed me. Her confidence transformed after months of practice. Learning English transformed the way I see the world. The word transform has energy. It shows growth and movement. Now, a similar word, evolve. It means to grow gradually, to develop step by step over time. The company evolved over the years. Her ideas evolved as she learned more. Our understanding of English evolves with experience. Say these with me. My perspective has evolved. He evolved into a confident speaker. Our skills evolve with practice. While transform describes big changes, evolve describes slow, steady growth. Both are powerful ways to talk about personal or professional progress. Now, let's learn a creative and modern word. Innovative. It means original, creative, or introducing new ideas. She's an innovative designer. We need an innovative approach to solve this problem. Their solution was truly innovative. Repeat after me. He's known for his innovative thinking. Innovation drives success. They developed an innovative product. Using words like innovative shows confidence and intelligence. It tells the listener that you're thinking beyond the ordinary. Now let's connect these three ideas: transform, evolve, innovate in one small story. Over the years, the company evolved from a small local business into an innovative leader in technology. Their creative approach transformed the entire industry. See how natural that sounds? That's how advanced vocabulary gives life to your sentences. Now, let's learn a word that expresses efficiency and intelligence. Efficient. It means working in a well-organized, effective way, saving time, energy, or effort. She's efficient at her job. This system is more efficient than the old one. We need an efficient way to manage time. Repeat with me. He's an efficient worker. The new process is efficient and fast. We need to find an efficient solution. Now compare. Inefficient means something that wastes time or energy. Efficient means something that works perfectly. A small difference, but it changes everything. Now, let's practice combining some of these words. Our innovative strategy transformed the process, making it far more efficient. Try saying that aloud. It sounds smart, natural, and fluent. Now, let's explore vocabulary about emotional intelligence and human connection, because true fluency is not just about knowledge, it's about empathy. Here's a wonderful word, empathetic. It means understanding and sharing another person's feelings. She's an empathetic listener. He handled the situation with empathy. Good leaders are empathetic. Repeat softly. She's naturally empathetic. He responded with empathy. Empathy helps build trust. This word makes your English sound warm and emotionally aware, something native speakers value highly. Now, another beautiful word, intuitive. It means based on natural understanding, not logic. You feel something is right without needing proof. She's an intuitive decision maker. He has an intuitive sense of timing. It felt intuitive to choose that path. Repeat after me. She has an intuitive grasp of language. My intuition told me to wait. It was an intuitive choice. These two, empathetic and intuitive, describe emotional intelligence, awareness, and inner balance. Now, let's put them together in a real-life example. During the interview, Clara was calm and empathetic, listening carefully to every question. Her answers were intuitive and honest, showing both intelligence and warmth. That's fluent English, simple, expressive, and emotionally connected. Let's now move to another set of advanced words that describe positive personal qualities. The first one, benevolent. It means kind, generous, and caring. She's a benevolent leader. He made a benevolent donation. They acted with benevolent intentions. Say with me, I want to be more benevolent. Her benevolent nature inspires others. Another similar word, magnanimous. It means generous and forgiving, especially towards someone who may have hurt you. He was magnanimous in victory. She showed a magnanimous spirit by forgiving her rival. Repeat. Try to be magnanimous even when others are unkind. His attitude was calm and magnanimous. Both benevolent and magnanimous express kindness and emotional maturity traits that make your English sound compassionate and graceful. Let's connect them in a short reflection. True leadership is both innovative and benevolent. It's about evolving with time, transforming challenges into opportunities, and leading with empathy and magnanimity. Do you feel the calm power of those words? That's C2-level fluency, where language becomes wisdom. Let's finish this part with a short shadowing exercise. Repeat after me slowly, feeling the rhythm. I am evolving every day. My thoughts transform with experience. I choose to be innovative in my actions. I speak with empathy. I live with benevolence. And I grow with magnanimity. Take a deep breath. Let those words settle in your mind. This is how advanced English becomes part of who you are: thoughtful, confident, and kind. You've learned to express growth and transformation now. Let's explore the words that give your English depth, calmness, and emotional balance. These are the words native speakers use when they want to sound reflective, gentle, and sincere. Let's start with a timeless word, profound. You've heard it before, but now we'll go deeper. Profound means deep in meaning, thought, or emotion. It describes something that touches the heart or changes your perspective. Say it with me slowly. Her words were profound. That experience had a profound impact on me. There was a profound silence after the news. When you say profound, your tone slows down naturally. It sounds calm, intelligent, and emotional. Now, another beautiful word, serene. It means peaceful, calm, and untroubled, both in the environment and inside your mind. The lake looked serene at sunset. She spoke in a serene tone. He stayed serene even under pressure. Repeat gently. I want to live a serene life. Her face looked serene and confident. The morning was quiet and serene. The rhythm of this word feels relaxing, doesn't it? That's why advanced English is not just about vocabulary, it's about how the words sound when you speak. Now let's learn tranquil. It's similar to serene, but it carries a softer, poetic tone. The garden was tranquil after the rain. I enjoy the tranquil silence of early morning. She found a moment of tranquility in nature. Say these softly. The view was tranquil. His voice had a tranquil calmness. I love tranquil mornings before work. These words, serene and tranquil, teach you something powerful. Fluency is not only about strong expression. It's also about peaceful communication. Now, let's look at another advanced and emotional word, authentic. It means real, genuine, true to yourself, not pretending to be someone else. She has an authentic smile. His speech felt authentic and inspiring. I admire people who stay authentic, even when it's hard. Repeat. I value authenticity. She's an authentic person. Authenticity builds trust. When you speak English authentically, people feel your sincerity. That's what makes your communication memorable. Now, let's move to sincere. It means honest and heartfelt, expressing real feeling. She gave a sincere apology. He offered his sincere thanks. The compliment was sincere, not forced. Repeat softly. I appreciate your sincere effort. She spoke with sincere emotion. Notice how sincere and authentic work together. One shows truth in emotion, the other truth in identity. Now, another elegant word, genuine. It means real, honest, and pure, something or someone you can trust. He's a genuine friend. Her kindness is genuine. I gave him a genuine compliment. Try these. Her smile was genuine. I'm looking for genuine connection. Together, these three words, authentic, sincere, and genuine, create emotional honesty in your English. They make your voice sound trustworthy and kind. Now, let's connect them in a small story. During the conversation, Emma's tone was sincere and authentic. Her smile was genuine, her thoughts were profound, and her calm, serene energy made everyone feel comfortable. That's how fluent speakers express personality with subtle emotion and gentle rhythm. Now, let's learn a pair of advanced emotional words that describe beauty in a quiet way. Subtle, it means delicate, not obvious, softly noticeable. There was a subtle change in his voice. Her humor is subtle but clever. The design is simple yet subtle. Say them softly. I noticed a subtle difference. There's a subtle beauty in simplicity. Her perfume had a subtle sweetness. Next, graceful. It means elegant, smooth, and polite in movement or behavior. She walked with graceful confidence. His response was graceful, not defensive. The dancer moved gracefully across the stage. Repeat after me. Her attitude is graceful. He accepted the feedback. Gracefully. Graceful English feels warm and confident. It's firm but never harsh. Now, let's combine some of these words into one reflection. True fluency is not loud. It's serene, graceful, and authentic. It's when your words feel genuine, your tone sincere, and your emotions profound. It's when you don't speak to impress, but to connect. Take a breath and repeat this paragraph aloud. Feel how smooth and balanced it sounds. That's what mastery feels like: calm rhythm and emotional truth. Now, let's learn another meaningful word, compassionate. It means kind, caring, and empathetic, especially toward others who are struggling. She's a compassionate teacher. He gave compassionate advice. They handled the situation with compassion. Repeat slowly. I want to be more compassionate. Compassion builds connection. Her voice was calm and compassionate. This word belongs in every advanced learner's vocabulary because it connects your language to your heart. Let's finish this part with a quiet practice. Repeat each line slowly and clearly. My heart is calm. My thoughts are serene. My words are sincere. My actions are authentic. My voice is compassionate. My English reflects who I am. Now pause. Take a deep breath. Feel how these words shape not only your sentences, but your mindset. This is the language of confidence, with peace, intelligence with kindness. We'll explore how to sound wise, expressive, and clear, how to use English not just to speak, but to connect through meaning. When you reach the C2 level, every sentence becomes a reflection of how you think. You don't need fancy words. You need the right words, the ones that carry clarity, confidence, and depth. Let's begin with a word that combines intelligence and emotion: eloquent. Eloquent means being able to express yourself beautifully, with feeling and clarity. You can say, "She gave an eloquent speech about hope." His words were eloquent and sincere. She's not loud, but she's incredibly eloquent. Say it softly with me. His response was eloquent. She spoke eloquently about her journey. When you're eloquent, you don't use many words, you use meaningful words. Now, let's move to lucid. Lucid means clear, logical, and easy to understand. For example, he gave a lucid explanation. Her writing is simple and lucid. After some rest, my thoughts became lucid. Repeat after me. The instructions were lucid and helpful. She made a lucid argument. While eloquent focuses on emotion and expression, lucid focuses on clarity and logic. Together, they form the perfect balance of intelligence and heart. Now, another beautiful word: insightful. It means showing deep understanding, being able to see things others might miss. He shared an insightful observation. Her comment was brief but insightful. The discussion was insightful and meaningful. Say them aloud. I found the book deeply insightful. Her feedback was insightful and kind. These words are perfect for expressing thoughtfulness, the kind of calm, intelligent communication people respect. Now, let's practice using them together. The speaker was eloquent and insightful. His ideas were clear and lucid, and every sentence carried meaning. Can you hear how that sounds professional, calm, and advanced? That's the tone of confident English. Now, let's add another important word: perceptive. It means having sharp understanding, noticing what others might overlook. She's a perceptive listener. He made a perceptive comment. Her perceptive nature helps her understand people easily. Repeat slowly. He's perceptive about people's emotions. She gave a perceptive answer. This word adds subtlety to your speech. It shows emotional intelligence and quiet awareness. Let's learn a similar one: astute. It means clever, intelligent, and quick to understand situations. He's an astute businessman. She made an astute observation. They were astute in noticing the opportunity. Say with me. She's an astute thinker. His astute decisions led to success. Compare the two. Perceptive is about emotional awareness. Astute is about smart, strategic thinking. Both make your English sound polished and intelligent. Now, let's combine all these words into a short paragraph. Her speech was eloquent and lucid. She spoke with insightful clarity, showing a perceptive understanding of human emotion. Every line revealed her astute perspective on life and growth. That paragraph sounds advanced not because it's complex, but because every word fits perfectly. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. When you speak, your goal is not to sound perfect, it's to sound present. Eloquence begins with awareness, listening carefully, thinking clearly, and speaking from the heart. Let's do a short mindfulness exercise with vocabulary. Repeat after me slowly. My thoughts are lucid. My words are eloquent. My understanding is insightful. My vision is perceptive. My choices are astute. Feel the rhythm. Every word describes not only how you speak, but how you think. Now, let's learn another powerful adjective, articulate. We learned it before, but let's deepen it now. To be articulate means to express your thoughts clearly, fluently, and gracefully. She's an articulate speaker. He articulated his vision with confidence. I want to become more articulate in English. Repeat. She speaks articulately and calmly. He's articulate and thoughtful. This word captures the perfect balance between fluency and control. It's not fast talking, it's clear thinking. Now, another valuable one, lucidity, the noun form of lucid. Her lucidity in speech impressed everyone. The professor explained the concept with lucidity. Lucidity brings confidence. Repeat with me. I value lucidity in communication. Lucidity makes ideas easy to follow. Now, let's link these words through storytelling. After years of practice, Maria became an articulate and eloquent speaker. Her explanations were lucid, her thoughts insightful, and her responses perceptive. People admired her calm confidence. She spoke with clarity, not speed. Do you hear how natural that story sounds? That's the English of someone who thinks deeply and communicates gently, the English of a professional, confident speaker. Now let's move to another beautiful word, reflective. It means thoughtful, calm, and full of quiet awareness. He gave a reflective answer. She spent a reflective moment in silence. The poem has a reflective tone. Say with me, I'm feeling reflective today. Her message was calm and reflective. You can use this word to describe not only people but moods, ideas, and moments. Let's combine it with other words we learned. She's an articulate, reflective speaker with profound insight. He's eloquent, perceptive, and always calm in his communication. That's the sound of advanced English, elegant and peaceful, confident without being loud. Now, take a deep breath. Think about what kind of speaker you want to be. Eloquent, lucid, insightful, reflective. You can be all of them step by step, word by word. Let's end this part with a short closing reflection. Repeat slowly. I speak with eloquence, not arrogance. I express myself with lucidity and kindness. My thoughts are insightful. My words are perceptive. And my English reflects the calm clarity within me. Beautiful. Now into one of the most beautiful parts of advanced English, poetic and emotional expression. These are the words that make your language sound not only fluent but alive, full of wonder, gratitude, and quiet emotion. Let's start with a truly powerful word, awe. Awe means a feeling of deep respect and admiration, mixed with wonder. You can feel awe when you look at a beautiful sky, hear inspiring music, or meet someone truly kind. Say it slowly with me. I stood in awe of the mountain view. She watched in awe as the fireworks lit up the night. He felt a sense of awe while listening to the orchestra. When you use this word, your English becomes emotional and cinematic. It's simple, but it carries depth. Now, let's pair it with another, reverence. Reverence means deep respect, often spiritual or emotional respect, for something greater than yourself. She spoke with reverence about her teacher. They treated the ancient place with reverence. There was a sense of reverence in the quiet hall. Repeat softly. I feel reverence for nature. He spoke with reverence and humility. When you speak with reverence, your voice slows down. You sound thoughtful, and that makes people listen. Now, let's move to a poetic word, ineffable. It means too great or beautiful to describe in words. Some emotions are ineffable, they can only be felt. Examples. The beauty of the stars was ineffable. She smiled with ineffable joy. There's an ineffable peace in the sound of the ocean. Repeat gently. The feeling was ineffable. Some experiences are beyond words, simply ineffable. This word captures something magical, moments that words cannot fully express. Now let's learn luminous. It means glowing, bright, or full of light, often used metaphorically to describe people, ideas, or memories. The moon looked luminous in the night sky. She had a luminous smile. His writing was luminous with emotion. Say it slowly. The city was luminous after the rain. Her spirit is luminous, full of light. This word gives your English a gentle radiance, like soft light in your voice. Now, another delicate word, exquisite. It means extremely beautiful, elegant, or finely made. The painting was exquisite. She wore an exquisite dress. He has exquisite taste in music. Repeat. The dessert was exquisite. Her voice had an exquisite softness. When you use exquisite, you add refinement and emotion. It's the language of appreciation and art. Now, let's connect these 5 words: awe, reverence, ineffable, luminous, exquisite in one small story. I stood in awe before the luminous sunrise. The colors were exquisite gold, pink, and soft blue blending into one another. The beauty of the moment was ineffable. I felt reverence for the quiet world around me. Do you feel how calm and vivid that sounds? This is the language of emotion and reflection, English, that paints pictures in the listener's mind. Now, let's learn a few words that describe beauty of spirit and strength of emotion. First, ardent. It means passionate and enthusiastic. She's an ardent learner of English. He's an ardent supporter of art and culture. They showed ardent dedication to their dream. Repeat with me. I'm an ardent believer in daily practice. She's an ardent advocate for education. Next, magnanimous. We saw it before, but let's bring it back here with deeper emotion. Magnanimous means kind and generous, especially after success or conflict. He was magnanimous even after winning. She offered a magnanimous apology. Repeat, be magnanimous in victory and humble in loss. Her heart is magnanimous and full of grace. Now, let's move to transcend. It means to rise above or go beyond limits, physical, emotional, or spiritual. Love can transcend distance. Music transcends language. She transcended her fears through courage. Say it slowly. Kindness transcends culture. Hope transcends fear. These words ardent, magnanimous, transcend, describe energy, heart, and greatness of spirit. When you use them, your English becomes not just communication, it becomes poetry. Now, let's add 2 words that complete this circle of emotional mastery: fortitude, strength, and courage in difficult times. He faced challenges with fortitude. She showed quiet fortitude after the loss. Fortitude means standing tall, even in the storm. Repeat softly. I face every challenge with fortitude. Her calm fortitude inspired everyone. And empathy, the ability to understand and share another's feelings. She listens with empathy. He showed empathy for his colleague's struggle. Empathy connects hearts more than words ever can. Say them with me. I choose empathy over judgment. Empathy brings people together. Now, let's combine everything into a reflection. Listen closely. To live fully is to feel deeply, to look at life with awe and reverence, to find beauty that is ineffable, to shine with a luminous spirit, to speak with exquisite kindness, to be ardent in learning, magnanimous in success, and to transcend fear with fortitude and empathy. Take a slow, full breath. Feel how those words move like music, calm, emotional, balanced. This is the kind of English that captures hearts. When you speak like this, People don't just hear your words, they feel your presence. Now, practice shadowing. Repeat after me, slowly and naturally. My words are luminous. My heart is magnanimous. My passion is ardent. My faith transcends fear. My strength is quiet fortitude. And my soul speaks through empathy. Excellent. This is advanced English at its most human level: emotional clarity, poetic rhythm, and spiritual confidence. Now let's slow down and go deeper into the quiet side of language. English is not only about confidence and clarity, it's also about reflection, emotion, and mindfulness. At the advanced level, you don't just speak English, you feel it. Let's start with one of the most beautiful words: serendipity. It means a pleasant surprise, something good that happens unexpectedly. Meeting her was pure serendipity. It was serendipity that brought me to this job. Life is full of moments of serendipity. Say it softly with me. That discovery was pure serendipity. Sometimes the best things happen through serendipity. This word carries light, joy, and gratitude, the feeling of life unfolding in beautiful, surprising ways. Now another gentle word: epiphany. It means a sudden realization when something becomes clear in your mind, almost like a light turning on. I had an epiphany about my goals. She experienced an epiphany after reading that book. During the walk, he had an epiphany about what truly mattered. Repeat slowly. I had an epiphany today. That moment was a real epiphany for me. Epiphany is one of the most poetic words you can use to describe growth and understanding. Now let's explore solitude. Solitude means being alone but peacefully. It's not loneliness, it's self-connection. She enjoys her solitude in the morning. In solitude, he found his creativity. Solitude helps you listen to your own thoughts. Say these aloud. I enjoy peaceful solitude. Solitude is not isolation, it's reflection. When you use this word, your English becomes thoughtful and calm. Next, let's learn melancholy. It means a quiet, gentle sadness, not pain, but emotion mixed with memory. There was a touch of melancholy in her smile. The music filled the room with soft melancholy. Autumn always feels slightly melancholy. Repeat softly. It was a melancholy evening. His tone carried a quiet melancholy. When you speak this word, your rhythm slows, it makes people feel what you feel. Now, let's learn solace. Solace means comfort during sadness or difficulty. Music brings solace during hard times. She found solace in nature. His words gave me solace when I needed it most. Say with me. I found solace in silence. Books offer solace to the heart. These words, solitude, melancholy, and solace, are deeply emotional. They allow you to speak about feelings with balance and honesty. Let's connect them in one reflection. In moments of solitude, I often feel a touch of melancholy, memories passing through like soft waves. But in that quiet, I also find solace, a gentle comfort that reminds me I'm still growing, still learning, still alive. Do you hear how calm and emotional that sounds? That's the sound of maturity in English, not complicated, just real. Now, another word that adds beauty to emotion: tranquility. It means peacefulness, stillness, calm of the heart. I love the tranquility of early mornings. The room was filled with a sense of tranquility. Meditation brings tranquility to the mind. Repeat softly. I seek tranquility in my life. There's tranquility in quiet moments. Next, essence. Essence means the core, the most important quality of something. The essence of happiness is simplicity. The essence of love is understanding. The essence of learning is curiosity. Say it with me. That's the essence of growth, at its essence. Kindness is strength. Now, one more poetic word. Ephemeral. It means lasting only a short time, something beautiful but temporary. The sunset was ephemeral but unforgettable. Our youth is ephemeral yet precious. Moments are ephemeral, but memories last. Repeat. Beauty is ephemeral. Time reminds us that life is ephemeral. These words, serendipity, epiphany, solitude, melancholy, solace, tranquility, essence, ephemeral, are the vocabulary of peace and wisdom. They teach you that English can describe not only the outside world, but also your inner world. Let's connect them in a mindful reflection. Life is full of serendipity, small miracles we never expect. In solitude, we understand their essence. Sometimes we feel a touch of melancholy, but solace follows, softly. Every moment, no matter how ephemeral, carries a quiet lesson. And one day, through reflection, we experience an epiphany, a moment of clarity that changes everything. That's tranquility, not the absence of noise, but the presence of understanding. Take a deep breath. Say it again softly in your mind. This is what advanced English feels like. It doesn't rush. It flows like water. Now, practice shadowing slowly. Life is full of serendipity. Every epiphany begins in solitude. In melancholy, we find solace. In stillness, we discover tranquility. And in every fleeting, ephemeral moment, we feel the essence of being alive. You're not just learning words, you're learning expression, reflection, and emotion. Now we're entering a deeper layer of English, the language of strength, wisdom, and inner balance. These are words that describe not what you do, but who you are. Let's begin with a word that stands quietly but powerfully: fortitude. Fortitude means emotional strength and courage, especially in the face of pain or difficulty. She faced the loss with remarkable fortitude. He showed great fortitude during the crisis. Fortitude means standing tall, even when life tests you. Repeat softly. I face challenges with fortitude. Fortitude helps me stay calm under pressure. When you speak this word, imagine a strong but gentle energy, calm, grounded, unshaken. Now, another essential word: resilience. Resilience means the ability to recover from difficulties, to bounce back, to heal, to rise again. She's resilient after every challenge. Resilience turns pain into growth. Children are remarkably resilient. Say with me, I am resilient. Resilience helps me move forward. Through resilience, I become stronger. Fortitude is the strength to stand still. Resilience is the strength to rise again. Both are qualities of fluent speakers and strong minds. Now let's move to composure. Composure means calmness and self-control, especially when things go wrong. She maintained her composure during the interview. He spoke with calm composure even under pressure. Composure helps you think clearly. Repeat slowly. I choose composure instead of panic. She handled the situation with quiet composure. When you speak with composure, your English sounds natural, confident, and peaceful. Next, let's learn integrity. Integrity means honesty and moral strength, doing the right thing even when no one is watching. He's respected for his integrity. Integrity creates trust. True success requires integrity. Say these with me. Integrity is the foundation of character. She leads with integrity and grace. Integrity gives meaning to success. At the C2 level, integrity isn't just a word, it's a tone in your voice. People can feel it when you speak sincerely. Now let's explore equanimity. It means emotional balance, staying calm and steady in both good times and bad. She handled criticism with equanimity. He faced change with quiet equanimity. Equanimity is peace in the middle of chaos. Repeat softly. I live with equanimity. Equanimity brings peace to my heart. He maintained equanimity during the storm. Equanimity is one of the most advanced emotional words you can use. It describes not outer calm, but inner peace. Now, let's connect these words fortitude, resilience, composure, integrity, and equanimity in one reflection. In difficult moments, I rely on fortitude, the quiet courage to stay strong. When life knocks me down, resilience helps me rise again. When emotions run high, composure keeps me centered. Integrity guides my choices, reminding me to stay true. And equanimity gives me peace, the balance between strength and softness. Do you feel how balanced and gentle that sounds? That's emotional fluency, the ability to express strength without aggression, wisdom without pride. Now let's learn another word, discernment. Discernment means the ability to judge wisely, to see truth clearly. He made his choice with discernment. She listens with great discernment. Discernment means knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Say it with me. I value discernment over judgment. Discernment grows through reflection. Her discernment helps her understand people deeply. This word shows maturity. It's calm intelligence, not quick reaction. Now, enlightened. It means wise, understanding, and open-minded, seeing things with clarity and compassion. He offered an enlightened perspective. She became more enlightened through experience. An enlightened mind listens before it speaks. Repeat softly. I'm becoming more enlightened every day. Education creates enlightened thinking. An enlightened person spreads peace through words. These two words, discernment and enlightened, describe how fluent speakers think, not just how they talk. They choose their words carefully because they understand their impact. Now let's bring all these ideas together. True fluency begins in the mind. It's not just about vocabulary, it's about perspective. Fortitude gives you strength. Resilience gives you hope. Composure gives you peace. Integrity gives you purpose. Equanimity gives you balance. Discernment gives you wisdom. And enlightenment gives you light. Take a deep breath. Say this softly, one line at a time, and feel the meaning flow through your voice. This is advanced English language that carries both emotion and mindfulness. Let's practice shadowing now. Repeat slowly and calmly. I stay grounded with fortitude. I rise again with resilience. I speak with composure. I live with integrity. I respond with equanimity. I listen with discernment. I grow with enlightenment. Every line builds your fluency not only in sound, but in thought. Because at this level, speaking English is no longer about performance. It's about awareness. Now, let's step into the language of change, creativity, and transformation. These are the words that describe how people grow, how ideas evolve, how emotions shift, how life moves forward. At the C2 level, learning these words gives your English power, rhythm, and direction. Let's begin with a graceful word, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means a deep transformation, a complete change in form, character, or understanding. The caterpillar undergoes a metamorphosis to become a butterfly. Traveling abroad caused a personal metamorphosis in her life. His mindset went through a quiet metamorphosis over the years. Repeat softly. Life is a constant metamorphosis. Learning English is my personal metamorphosis. Every experience brings a new metamorphosis of thought. This word reminds us that growth is not sudden, it's a gentle unfolding. Now, let's move to transcend. It means to go beyond limits, to rise above. She transcended her fear of speaking. Art transcends culture. Kindness transcends language. Say it with me. Love transcends time. We can transcend negativity. Music has the power to transcend emotion. When you use transcend, your English becomes uplifting and powerful. It shows mental freedom and vision. Next, let's learn cultivate. It means to develop something carefully over time, a skill, a mindset, or a habit. She cultivated patience through daily practice. He cultivated a love for reading. We must cultivate empathy and understanding. Repeat slowly. I cultivate gratitude every day. Fluency is cultivated through consistency. She's cultivating confidence in her English. Cultivate is one of the best verbs for learners. It's soft but strong, describing real progress through small, daily effort. Now, another important word, emulate. It means to follow or imitate someone's example, especially someone you admire. She emulates her teacher's pronunciation. He emulated his mentor's discipline. They emulate native speakers to improve fluency. Say it naturally. I try to emulate good habits. She emulates confidence in every situation. Emulate excellence, not perfection. This word teaches humility. It's about learning from others to become your best self. Next, elevate. It means to lift something higher in level, quality, or feeling. Music can elevate your mood. A kind word can elevate someone's spirit. This course will elevate your English. Repeat with me. I want to elevate my communication. Positive energy elevates everyone around you. Reading daily elevates your understanding. This word sounds graceful, gentle, and full of hope, perfect for motivational English. Now, let's connect these 5 words: metamorphosis, transcend, cultivate, emulate, and elevate into a single reflection. Growth is a lifelong metamorphosis. Each day, you cultivate new habits and emulate those who inspire you. Through patience and reflection, you transcend old fears and elevate your potential. That's not just language learning, it's transformation. Take a breath and say that slowly. Feel how balanced it sounds. You're not just repeating words, you're describing a process of becoming. Now, let's add another word that blends perfectly with transformation. Evolve. It means to grow gradually, step by step. Her English evolved through daily practice. The company evolved into a global brand. Our understanding evolves as we learn. Say it softly. I'm evolving every day as a speaker. Our communication evolves. Through connection, you can also use evolution as a noun. This journey is an evolution of my mind and confidence. Now let's learn innovative. It means creative, original, introducing new ideas or methods. She's an innovative designer. Their solution was truly innovative. An innovative mindset helps you solve problems. Repeat slowly. We need innovative thinking. He's known for his innovative ideas. Learning methods become powerful when they're innovative. Now, another connected word, reinvent. It means to change something completely to make it better. She reinvented her teaching style. He decided to reinvent himself after moving abroad. They reinvented the old system with modern ideas. Say with me, I'm reinventing how I learn English. Every challenge helps me reinvent myself. These words evolve, innovative, reinvent carry energy. They show progress, curiosity, and creativity, everything modern English represents. Now, let's put them all together. Every learner evolves at their own pace. Through effort and reflection, you cultivate understanding. Through inspiration, you emulate great speakers. Through courage, you transcend fear. Through creativity, you innovate and reinvent yourself. And through consistency, you elevate everything you do. Beautiful, right? That's the sound of an empowered, advanced speaker, confident, grounded, and inspiring. Now, let's practice shadowing. Repeat slowly, with rhythm and emotion. I am evolving. I am cultivating growth. I emulate excellence. I transcend fear. I elevate my potential. I reinvent myself every day. These are not just affirmations, they are identity statements. When you speak them aloud, they begin to shape your mindset. Remember, language is not only learned, it's lived. And every word you practice changes you from the inside out. You've learned how to express strength and transformation. Now it's time to explore the language of creativity, compassion, and brilliance. These words are what give advanced English its elegance, not loud, but full of life and intelligence. Let's begin with a word that celebrates cleverness and originality: ingenuity. Ingenuity means creative intelligence, the ability to solve problems in new and smart ways. She solved the issue with real ingenuity. His design shows ingenuity and precision. Human ingenuity can turn ideas into reality. Repeat softly. Ingenuity creates innovation. She handled the challenge with ingenuity. My ingenuity grows through learning. When you use ingenuity, your English sounds both intellectual and optimistic, confident but humble. Now let's review an old friend, articulate. We've met it before, but let's hear it with deeper emotion. To be articulate means to express your ideas clearly, gracefully, and confidently. He's an articulate speaker. She articulated her thoughts beautifully. I'm learning to be more articulate when I speak. Say it with me slowly. She's calm, confident, and articulate. He articulated his message with clarity. Being articulate doesn't mean using difficult words. It means choosing the right words and speaking with ease and intention. Next, a beautiful word we've used many times, but now let's give it new meaning: profound. It means deep, thoughtful, full of emotional or intellectual weight. Her insight was profound. The experience left a profound impact on me. There was a profound silence in the room. Repeat softly. His message was simple but profound. Profound words stay in the heart. At this level, profound isn't just an adjective, it's a mood. It describes calm wisdom that speaks softly but stays forever. Now let's move to benevolent. Benevolent means kind, generous, and well-meaning, doing good without expecting reward. She's a benevolent leader who inspires others. He made a benevolent gesture toward the poor. Their benevolent actions changed lives. Say with me, I want to live a benevolent life. Benevolent words heal others. He spoke with benevolent intention. This word adds emotional warmth to your English kindness, expressed through action and tone. Now, let's bring in luminous again, one of the most graceful words in the English language. It means glowing with light, both physically and emotionally. The moon looked luminous over the sea. She had a luminous smile. His writing was luminous with hope. Repeat softly. The city glowed luminous after the rain. Her ideas were luminous and full of clarity. This word paints your sentences with light. It's perfect for expressing hope, wisdom, or inspiration. Now let's add another, altruistic. It means selfless, caring about others more than yourself. Her altruistic nature made her beloved. He volunteers from a purely altruistic motive. Altruistic actions build real connection. Say with me, I want to live with altruism. Altruistic people change the world. These words, benevolent and altruistic, describe not only kindness, but purposeful kindness. Kindness that transforms others. Now, let's learn eloquence again, but feel it differently. Eloquence means speaking with both clarity and heart. She spoke with eloquence and sincerity. His eloquence moved the audience. The message was simple, but full of eloquence. Repeat softly. I want my words to carry eloquence. Eloquence is not in speed, it's in sincerity. Now, let's connect everything we've learned so far: ingenuity, articulate, profound, benevolent, luminous, altruistic, and eloquent into a reflection. True fluency is not about showing off vocabulary. It's about expressing wisdom with eloquence, compassion with benevolence, and intelligence with ingenuity. It's about being articulate enough to share profound ideas with a luminous tone that inspires others. It's about living with an altruistic heart and speaking with sincerity. Take a slow breath. This is advanced English, not memorized, but felt. Now, let's learn 2 more words that elevate your creative expression: aesthetic and refined. Aesthetic means related to beauty, taste, or artistic expression. The room has a simple aesthetic. She has an aesthetic sense of color. The film was visually aesthetic and moving. Say it with me. I love aesthetic simplicity. Her aesthetic vision is elegant. Next, refined. It means elegant, polished, and sophisticated both in manners and language. He has refined taste. Her aesthetic. Her accent is refined and clear. The design is minimal but refined. Repeat softly. I want my English to sound refined. Refined expression shows maturity. Now, let's use them together. Her aesthetic choices are refined and graceful. Every detail reflects her luminous personality. This kind of expression is how advanced English turns into art. Let's bring these words into one story. After years of practice, her speech became articulate and eloquent. Her ideas were profound, her tone luminous. She shared her insights with benevolent intention, her creativity glowing with ingenuity. Her aesthetic taste was refined, and her altruistic nature inspired everyone she met. That's not just fluent English, that's beautiful English. Now, take a moment to shadow this short paragraph aloud. My words are articulate. My ideas are profound. My thoughts are luminous. My heart is benevolent. My creativity flows with ingenuity. My life is guided by altruism. And my expression is refined. You see, each word builds character, not just vocabulary. This is the kind of English that touches the mind and the heart at the same time. Let's continue softly, moving into a quieter, deeper space of English, the language of reflection, awareness, and peace. At this level, words are not only for communication, they are mirrors of your inner world. Today, we'll explore expressions that help you describe stillness, beauty, and thoughtful emotion. Let's begin with the word serene. Serene means calm, peaceful, and free from disturbance, like a quiet lake or a clear morning. The mountains looked serene under the rising sun. She kept a serene smile throughout the day. He spoke in a serene, reassuring voice. Repeat slowly with me. My heart feels serene. She lives a serene life. The evening was silent and serene. When you use this word, your English becomes gentle. It carries calm energy. Now let's move to tranquil. Tranquil means still and peaceful, often describing a place, a mood, or a feeling. The garden was tranquil after the rain. She enjoys the tranquil silence of dawn. There's something tranquil about being near the ocean. Say it softly. I need a tranquil space to think. His voice had a tranquil quality. Nature gives us tranquil moments. Serene and tranquil are close friends, both express peace, but serene feels more emotional, while tranquil feels more physical and natural. Now let's learn introspective. It means thoughtful and self-reflective when you look inward and examine your feelings or thoughts. She became more introspective as she grew older. During quiet moments, I become introspective. Writers are often deeply introspective. Repeat slowly. I take time each day to be introspective. Introspective people understand themselves better. This word helps you talk about emotional intelligence awareness of your inner world. Now let's explore contemplative. It means deeply thoughtful, not just thinking, but meditating on something important. He sat by the window, lost in contemplative silence. She gave me a contemplative look before answering. The atmosphere was calm and contemplative. Say with me, I enjoy contemplative walks in nature. Her tone was soft and contemplative. This word adds poetic stillness to your English, perfect for moments of reflection or storytelling. Next, lucid. It means clear, logical, easy to understand, but also pure and bright in thought. Her explanation was lucid. He gave a lucid speech about kindness. I had a lucid dream last night. Repeat. I try to keep my thoughts lucid. Lucid expression builds strong communication. In literature, lucid means not only clear, it means illuminated by understanding. Now let's join these 5 words together: serene, tranquil, introspective, contemplative, and lucid in one reflective passage. The morning was serene and tranquil. She sat in silence, her mind calm but introspective. Thoughts came and went like clouds, quiet, contemplative, lucid. There was no rush, no noise, only awareness and peace. Listen to the flow. That's what poetic fluency feels like, a voice that breathes instead of rushing. Now let's add a few more beautiful words that express emotional depth. Harmonious meaning balanced, in agreement, or pleasing together. The colors were harmonious. The group worked in a harmonious rhythm. She lives in a harmonious balance between work and rest. Repeat softly. My thoughts are harmonious. Our voices blended harmoniously. There's harmony in simplicity. Next, mindful. Mindful means aware, present, and attentive. She's mindful of her tone when speaking. Being mindful helps reduce stress. He's learning to live mindfully. Say it with me. I want to be mindful in everything I say. Mindfulness makes language peaceful. She speaks with mindful intention. Mindfulness and harmony go together. Awareness creates peace, and peace creates understanding. Now let's add ethereal. It means light, delicate, and almost heavenly. The music had an ethereal beauty. Her voice sounded ethereal in the empty hall. The clouds glowed with ethereal light. Repeat. The scenery was ethereal. She moved with ethereal grace. This word makes your English sound artistic and emotional, describing moments that feel like dreams. Now, let's combine all these ideas in one poetic reflection. There's a beauty in stillness. When life feels loud, I choose serenity. When my mind races, I seek tranquility. When emotions rise, I become introspective and contemplative. Through mindfulness, I find harmony. And in that quiet, lucid space of reflection, everything feels ethereal, calm, light, and timeless. Take a slow breath. Feel the calm rhythm in those sentences. Each word builds an emotional landscape, peaceful, steady, alive. Let's practice shadowing together. Repeat after me softly. My spirit is serene. My thoughts are lucid. My world is tranquil. My heart is mindful. My mind is harmonious. My soul feels ethereal. That's the rhythm of advanced English, slow, balanced, and full of meaning. Let's begin with a beautiful word, enlightened. It means having deep understanding, wisdom, and awareness, seeing life clearly and compassionately. She gave an enlightened response. He became more enlightened through experience. An enlightened mind brings light to others. Repeat slowly. I want to live with an enlightened heart. Enlightened people speak with calm and kindness. Learning makes me more enlightened every day. To speak English with enlightenment means to speak with clarity, truth, and respect. Now let's learn graceful. It means elegant, smooth, and polite both in movement and in manner. She accepted the compliment gracefully. His speech was graceful and sincere. The dancer moved gracefully across the stage. Say it with me. She spoke with a graceful confidence. I try to handle challenges gracefully. Graceful communication shows maturity. Grace in language is not about perfection, it's about calm, natural rhythm. Next, compassionate. It means showing understanding, empathy, and kindness toward others. She's a compassionate teacher. He responded with compassionate honesty. The world needs more compassionate listeners. Repeat softly, I want to be a compassionate communicator. Compassion begins with listening. She spoke with a compassionate tone. Now, wise. It means having knowledge combined with experience and good judgment. He's wise beyond his years. She offered wise advice. Wisdom grows through patience. Say it slowly. I aim to be calm, humble, and wise. Wise people speak less, but say more. At the highest level of fluency, your words become simple, but your meaning becomes rich. That's true wisdom. Now let's learn authentic. It means real, true to yourself, not pretending. She's authentic in every conversation. Authentic speech creates real connection. I choose to be authentic in English. Authenticity builds trust. My authentic voice is my power. These 5 words, enlightened, graceful, compassionate, wise, and authentic, represent the essence of emotional fluency. They describe not only how to speak, but how to live. Let's bring them together in one reflection. To be fluent is not to be perfect. It's to be authentic in your mistakes, compassionate in your tone, graceful in your rhythm, wise in your thoughts, and enlightened in your understanding. Fluency is not speed, it's sincerity. It's not knowing every word, it's knowing which words carry kindness. Pause and take a deep breath. That's what real English sounds like: soft power, calm truth. Now, let's add a few more words that complete this emotional circle. Humble. It means modest, respectful, not proud. She's humble even after success. He spoke humbly, but his words were powerful. Humble hearts learn the fastest. Say with me, I stay humble as I grow. Humility keeps learning alive and resonant. It means deep, rich in sound, or meaning something that stays in the mind or heart. Her voice was warm and resonant. The message was resonant and inspiring. His words carried a resonant truth. Repeat softly. I want my English to sound resonant. Resonant words stay in memory. Now, let's connect everything in one calm paragraph. True mastery begins when English becomes more than language, when it becomes connection. An enlightened mind speaks with compassion. A graceful voice carries peace. A wise tone brings trust. An authentic heart expresses truth, and a humble attitude keeps learning alive. When your words are resonant with meaning, people don't just hear you, they feel you. Take a slow breath. Let's make this the final practice, a closing reflection to guide your fluency journey. Repeat after me, slowly and mindfully. My English is calm and clear. My words are simple but strong. My tone is graceful. My heart is compassionate. My thoughts are wise. My voice is authentic. My mind is enlightened. And my growth never ends. Now, pause. Let that rhythm stay in your breathing, because that's not only language practice, it's presence practice. This is what English mastery sounds like: gentle confidence, quiet power, and emotional balance. Remember, the most fluent speakers aren't those who talk the most. They're the ones who listen deeply, think kindly, and speak from the heart. And that's what you've been learning here. So, as we close this journey together, keep speaking with purpose, keep listening with empathy, keep growing with humility. Your fluency is already within you. You're simply unfolding it, word by word, day by day. Thank you for being part of this journey. This is Anna, reminding you that your English voice is beautiful, powerful, and worth sharing with the world.